Woo! Hey, good morning. Taking a quick sip of my coffee because I work hard so my dog can live a better life. Is it weird that my dog is actually still in bed? True story. Okay, so Christine Dunn here with eXp Realty. I want to talk about keeping it real with Christine. It looks like my camera is on my computer. Hold on, because that would be really freaky. I don't even know. That would be creepy. Oh, there we go. Well, if it was on, it's off now. Okay, so I want to share with you guys today. Hey, good morning, Mongo. Good morning, people. I want to share with you guys today why your house may not be selling. Where did my notes just go? Gosh, I'm looking pretty. Okay, here we go. So there's a few reasons why our houses don't sell, especially in a market like this. You've got to be wondering, okay, my house has been on the market for a few months and I'm not getting any action, but everyone's talking about this crazy market and homes are flying off. Why isn't mine moving? Great question. So I hope you have your coffee in hand or whatever you're sipping on. I'm gonna hit this one more time. Because the first thing and the first reason why your house might not be selling is the condition of the home. If your home needs a little bit of TLC, it can really lead to a lack of buyer interest. You guys, buyers are getting pickier. There's so much new construction, especially in Southwest Florida. And because of that, it's really forcing our resale market to take a look at their homes and really kind of spruce them up more than they may have had to in the past to get those properties ready for the buyers. If you have little tiny home projects, just do them. They may take a little bit of your time. It may take even a little bit of money, but it will be well worth it in the long run. So if you really need to do, let's see, like repairing minor things, small tears in screens, if there's scuffs on your island from where you usually sit, if the baseboards are dirty and maybe need some touch-ups, maybe painting around the door handles where normally, there's just a lot of wear and tear in those items. If you've got worn out carpeting and if your yard is super overgrown, your front yard is the first impression of people are going to see when they pull up. So make sure that you are really keeping an eye on the condition of your property, because if it is not in pristine condition for the price that you're asking, that may be one reason why it has not sold. Second reason why is location. It's all about location, right? People want to be in a specific school district. They want to be close to their work. They want to be close to the gym. They want to be close to certain grocery stores. There's so many different things that people take into account for the location of a property that they're looking for. And if people are putting a large priority on that, your home may be $300,000 in one location, but because of where your property is located, it may not be quite worth that. So you're going to have to adjust the price to reflect the location. I know that one hurts, you guys, but that is huge. Number 3 is marketing. So when you take the location, the condition, and the price into consideration, and those are all great, it could also be that your home isn't getting seen. Putting the property on the market or putting the property on the MLS with a realtor and then having a sign in the front yard is not enough anymore. Yes, people are using the internet, but you're going to need to make sure that you have professional photos, that you have a Matterport done. What is a Matterport? Shoot me a DM. I'll explain it. I'll send you an example. But you guys, these Matterports are game changers. It might reduce the number of showings you get, but it reduces the number of showings to more serious buyers who are ready to make an offer after they walk through. It's a dollhouse view, 3D, you can walk through, it's awesome. So every property, in my opinion, and it's only an opinion, should have a Matterport. If you don't have one and your property is on the market, ask your realtor about it. All you have to do is ask. Communication is key, right? So if you are curious about this Matterport and your property is already on the market, ask your realtor, hey, can we get a Matterport? I think that might help. Maybe it will. It's definitely helping market the property for sure. So professional photos, a Matterport of some kind, and then ask your realtor, like, hey, what are we doing to market this property? And just make sure that they're going above and beyond, because just putting it in the MLS and just putting a sign in the front yard is just not enough anymore. So if you have questions about that, you can shoot me a DM as well. And the fourth thing, last but not least, is the price. At the end of the day, you guys, the price is going to make or break whether or not your home sells. Price is so incredibly important. And it's based on the home's features, the size, the location, the upgrades if there are any. And unfortunately, the price is not written in stone because it's the amount that you as a seller want. It's not about you, right? Because the sales price is actually what the buyer is willing to pay and what the seller is willing to let it go for. That's what the sales price is ultimately going to be. So if you're not getting any action on the property and it's been a couple of weeks, I would reach out to your agent and say, hey, if you're getting showings, but then no offers, that's a pretty good indication that you might be overpriced. Either that or it could be the condition, but likely it's overpriced based on condition and some other items. So just be sure that you are keeping, in communication with your realtor. If you are just considering selling, these are things that you really should take into account prior to listing. And that way you have the greatest success in moving forward. Thank you so much for tuning in with Keeping It Real with Christine. I am with eXp Realty here in Southwest Florida. If you're in an area that I don't service, I've got people everywhere. I'd love to share them with you. And if you have questions, hey, good morning, Lauren. Please don't hesitate to reach out. I am here as a resource, and I really just want to help you guys and make sure that if you are listing a property, that it sells quick and for the most money possible.